What's up, everybody? Chris over here. This is a session in the trading lab, which we've been talking about a bunch, and we're going over prop trading. So I wanted to take a moment. This is just a minor portion of our trading day. We spent about 4 hours in here in the trading lab during the trading day, trading futures and Forex. And recently we've had a bunch of questions about equities. We are very focused on getting traders funded in the prop trading program. And I'm going to go through right now. So we had a few questions of people of what it would take to get funded. And I'm looking at Citi Traders Imperium right now. I have no affiliation with them. But I like this program mostly because you can get to a $2 million account by hitting their requirements. And so I'm going to go through the cheap plan that they have. We'll do the math on it and we'll figure this out. We will back into this trading plan. So to get a $20,000 funded Forex account, that would be, okay, 20 fully funded account. You start with a $5,000 evaluation account. You need to put up 200 pounds. So that's like 250 or so dollars. Maybe 260 or something like that, dollars to try out. You can do 400 pounds or 550. There's some differences between each. Most notable difference is you start with a $5,000 account, a 12.5 account, or a 17.5 account. And your, when you start with a $5,000, the 200 plan, you get a $20,000, $50,000 for the other one, and 70,000 for starting balances. Okay, so if you're the sort of trader who can get to who wants to earn money right away, earn a good living right away, $70,000 right there. The downside is your profit target is 7% on that one, whereas each other one is 6%. So it's a little bit more challenging to hit it, and your drawdown's exactly the same. Okay, the small one. So let's go over this. They're telling you exactly what your requirements are. So all you have to do is make $300 on a $5,000 account. And their requirements are a minimum of 30 trading days and 45 minimum trades. You can only risk 1.5% max risk per trade. Okay. So you're going to know that your maximum you're going to have is 0.25 lots. And you're going to hit the 6%. You need to hit the 6% profit target, $300 over the course of 45 trades. So real quickly, let's do the math. 300 divided by 45, $6.66 per trade. If you hit every single trade positively and you never missed a single one, 100% win rate is $6.66. Or let's say you do a 50% win rate. $6.66 times 2 would be $13.32. So all you would have to do is have a 50% win rate and make $13.32 per trade over the course of 45 trades. And you may have to do it for more than, so, it might take you only 20 trading days to do it. So you have to continue to do it for 30 trading days. Once you've done that though, so that's all you've had to pay is that 200 pounds, 250 bucks. Now, you hit your $300 profit target. They say, congratulations, you've done it. You've done exactly what you need to do. And so what did you do? You went and traded the failed vol breakout on an hourly basis with us in the trading lab. And you were able to do it over the course of a month because we know mathematically what it takes to hit our funding goal. And we know how to trade the failed vol breakout strategy. We trade it with a team of fellow traders in the lab. All these other folks in the lab with us are trading with us, and We're helping each other on the trades. For example, for the last 2 weeks, we're up about 12. I think we're at 12 or 15%, trading at 1% risk. If we're trading at 0.5% risk, let's call it 6 to 7.5%. So we've already hit our profit target. We're a week and a half in, almost 2 weeks into trading. So we still probably could, we just need to do another, and that's been, I want to say like 10 or 12 trades, something like that. So we're probably going to hit 20 or 30% by the end of the evaluation period. So we're easily going to hit the 6% profit target. And then if you're doing 0.5% risk, maybe even 0.25% risk, you can make it, much slower. But let's say we hit it. Okay. So now it's a month later, you've hit your profit target, you've hit your 6%, whatever, you've done 45 trades. Now they give you a $20,000 portfolio. And the requirements go from 6% to 10% now for you to move to the next level. So what they do is they have a max exposure that you're allowed to trade per level. And so 1.5% risk is what they're maxing you out. So trading at 1% or even 0.5% is fine. And then now your job is to hit before you get to the next level. So if you hit 10%, which we know we can do with the Feldwall breakout strategy trading, our system here in the lab, we know that this could potentially be every month. There's no requirement on number of trades it takes to hit this now. So let's just say, for simplicity's sake, we hit that 10% and they double our account. So now we're trading a $40,000 account. Our price target is 10% again. They double us to $80,000. So if you're hitting your profit target every month or every 2 months even, you're going to have double the buying power every time you do it. And this profit is split 50-50. So if you made $2,000 profit, 1,000's yours and 1,000's for Citi. If you made 4,000, 2,000 is it. Now, this is going to take it's going to take a while to get, but it's certainly reasonable that if you followed this trading plan, you did everything, you would be trading a $2 million account by the end of the year if you stuck with trading the Feldwall breakout on the hourly with us every single day in the lab. You would get to $1 million account within that time. So let's just say, what does it feel like to have, what is trading? We already know we can get 10%. We did 10% in a week and a half, 2 weeks, let's say. Let's say it takes a month to hit your 10%. If you do that, and I know this sounds ridiculous, so, whatever, but we know we've been doing this. This is a room full of people who've been hitting these 1.2R profit targets. We've been trading our Feldwall breakout strategy successfully intraday on the hourly, live in Zoom on the internets. So if you think about that, 10% on a $2 million account, you're walking away with $100,000 at the end of the month if you hit that. Because you can do it here and here. It's just getting to this spot. So what they're telling you is all you have to do is follow their plan. Does follow their plan mean you have to be glued to the news and figure out what's going on? No, it does not, because we don't pay attention to the news. Does it mean that you need to read every research report out there and guess where interest rates are going, or care about who wins an election or who doesn't, or who tweets something or any of those sort of things? None of that matters to hitting your profit targets, okay? So your job is to tune into the trading lab and not tune into CNBC or Bloomberg, or trade it on your own. Who cares? You don't need to join us. I don't mind. I want you to be successful as a trader. So very reasonable to expect that if you signed up today for Citi, paid the whatever it was. Also, don't do it yet if you don't know how to trade the Feldwall breakout strategy. You got to learn that strategy. it's just gamed. We've gamed this system to know that that's all we need to do to earn, to make the money in this game. All we have to do is trade the failed vol breakout strategy. And then we can easily make these sort of returns. I got a question. Can you speak to what the tolerance is with breaching a breakdown level a few months in? Are you frozen for a bit, knocked down a level, kicked out entirely? I cannot speak to that. I don't know. I'm not involved with Citi. So let's find out. You must take consideration if you open multiple positions in the same currency pair, the customer risk, if you're hedging, the rule applies to valuation phase and all funded trader program phases. Okay. Max relative drawdown. Maximum difference from the highest account balance to the lowest equity, unrealized value. The losses should never exceed the value of the maximum relative drawdown specified to the portfolio. Each evaluation portfolio manager. This rule applies. I don't know. Probably in the so you're kicked out. Are you kicked out if you get stopped out? Or okay, I guess that's it. So you got to retry again, maybe. I don't know. And I would also say that after you spend time at a firm, let's say you've been there for, you've worked your way up to a $2 million portfolio and you've been doing it. If you've been doing it for a while, you probably have, a good amount of money saved up. And you also probably have the ability to say, hey, can you bump me down and let's put me on, I'll dump back in the amount. I don't know. If you're a funded trader and you've been there for a while, you have a lot more flexibility. It's on the other end of the evaluation. And after you've done time at a firm, they learn who you are, and you might be able to, I don't know. That's the answer. So back to it. So let's lay this out. First things first, you need to know how to trade Forex. If you don't know how to trade Forex, okay. If you don't know how to trade Forex, baby pips in our Slack channel, somebody said it, there's a site called Baby Pips that'll help teach you how to do Forex. Now, the next step I would suggest is go through all of that, all the Baby Pips coursework. It's all free. Learn how to do it all. And once you're done with it, open up a paper trading account at Oanda. And the reason I say do that is because most of the prop firms that we're looking at here all trade on MT4. So with an Oanda paper trading account, you'll get an MT4 software paper trading account, and you're going to practice. So you're going to come back and you're going to work with us in the lab, day trading the failed vol breakout strategy on an hourly basis on a paper trading account with Oanda, and that'll be the same as the software you'll use if you go to Citi or FTMO or any of those others. And so we're going to get good at that. Now you should definitely do the back test of a failed vol breakout back test in the lab. Everybody, we're all doing them together. We do an hour, or it's a half hour, an hour before the trading day. Kyle has been warming everybody up, doing back tests together, helping each other on the strategy. The thing about the lab is it is built as a journeyman apprentice type model, where somebody who's been here and traded the strategies, done the back testing, has been in the market, they're going to mentor newer traders who need the help. Okay, so you're going to have more experience and you're going to have less experience, and that's the point. Because you get better, I get better teaching these things. And that's why the apprentice journeyman model is ideal, because when you learn it, you dial it in, you become so much better when you have to teach somebody that thing, when you get asked the questions. That's why I do this stuff, because it helps me. So that's pretty much what it looks like. What do you guys have for questions on this? Oh, let me finish. As you've opened your account, you've done Baby Pips, you've opened your account on Oanda, you're in the lab with us every day, you're asking questions, you've done the back test, so you know what dollar CAD does in the day and the hourly, you know what the pound CAD does, you know if you're going to trade the franc or the yen or the Kiwi or not. You're going to have all those statistics. You're going to know how much you're going to want to risk per trade, Maybe it's 0.25% risk. Maybe it's 0.5% per risk, knowing that you have a plan that's going to take 30 to 45 days, maybe for you to hit your 45 trades and your 30 minimum trades. It's going to be mapped out for you. And we're all going to do it together in the lab. So you don't have to be, in your own little space at one edge of the universe with no access to somebody saying, oh, what's a lot? Or, how do I do an entry here? Or, what is it? How is this not a failed vol breakout? And why is it? Why are we not doing, the Euro CAD, the Euro Yen, the Euro Pound, the Euro Dollar? Why are we just doing the Euro CAD? All those questions you ask in the lab. You have a mentor, the mentors in there, me or the other mentors, or just fellow traders have answers for you. So that's what it's all about. Once you've done that, once you've dialed that in, then go to Citi, open up the, or FTMO or whatever, do the funding, get set up, and there you go. Get set up and you're in. And give them your money. They'll give you, I guess, an email and onboard you how to do it. And then you spend you're just following your trading plan, just following the same plan that you put together with everybody else here in the lab. Everybody has their own plans. And there you go. You hit your 6% in the 45 trades and 30 trading days. Boom. Now you're trading $20,000 account, hit that. You're trading a $40,000 account, hit that. 80,000. These are all, half of this is all your profits too. Half of all this is your profit. So you hit 300, 150 is yours. You hit 2,000, 1,000 yours. 4,000, 2,000 yours. 8,000, 4,000 yours. 16,000, 8,000 yours. So within potentially 6 months, you could be making upwards of $10,000 to $15,000 a month trading, and it takes 4 hours a day. This is all we do. We do this for 4 hours a day, Monday through Friday, and kind of half on Friday. So it's like four and a half trading days. Within 6 months, you could be taking home 10 to 15 grand, 30 grand, 60 grand, 100 grand a month. I mean, just think about what could happen. And again, there's no affiliation to FTMO, Citi or FTMO for that matter. I just think that $2,000 or $1 million or $2 million or $1.2 million is a pretty good place to be in life. And the great thing about these is all you have to do is try out. You put up a couple $100, and if you follow their rules, just don't change your plan. Have the plan. It's literally just laid out perfectly for you, exactly what they want. They want you to trade a $5,000 account, make 6% in 30 trading days minimum, 45 trades minimum. That could take 6 months to do, whatever. No big deal. Like, it could take 30 days. But you should be able to hit your profit target, and you should be able to get funded without you should be risking probably max. If it's 0.25 lots, maybe you're mixing or risking a max of like 12 or 13 lots. So you're risking small amounts. So you're going to hit it slowly but surely. And while everybody else is trying to max out their trades and they're trying to play the hero, the thing about it is the majority of these places, the Top Step Trader, the FTMO, all these other ones, everybody tries out and they try to be a hero. From the other end of a prop firm, you don't want a hero trading for you. You want somebody who's going to steadily return what you want, because these prop firms have investors and they want to return capital to their profits to their investors as well. So they're going to go and hire and put money behind. They're going to continue to put money behind the people who are low risk and can hit their profit targets. We know using the failed vol breakout strategy intraday, we can hit our profit targets consistently. Look, it may take 2 months or 4 months to hit it, whatever. Cool. No big deal. If that's what happens, that's what happens. But you're still on that path and you're still working your way to, look, a $2 million account, you're walking away with $1 million at the end of the year. If you're hitting your profit targets every month, think about that. Think about making 10% a month on a $2 million account. It's unbelievable, right? That's pretty amazing. That's life changing. And mathematically, we can do this. This is not This is not something that you need to be a hero to do. You don't have to come in and hit, you know, the $300 profit target on your first trade and then just kind of wait it out. Like, you can hit your profit target, bam, nonstop, over and over. You hit your 300 profit target in your first trade, you know, that's probably, you're doing it a little bit aggressively. You know, all you need to do is do it 45 trades at a 50% win rate and make $13 per trade over the course of 30 days, and you've done it. So that's it. That's what it's about. Go to the Trading Lab, pollinatetradinglab.com. I've got some question and answers there. You can definitely, I've updated that. I've done this full fancy video, and look at that great thumbnail. What is a trading lab? What is prop trading? What markets do we trade? What should I expect in the lab? This is everything you're gonna, if you wanna join us and do that, get joined up in there, and we'll get you, we'll work on getting you funded. I'm not gonna guarantee we'll get you funded, but we'll do what we can to get you funded. Ultimately, you've got to do the work, but we have the plan, we have the strategy, and we've done this. We've got traders in here who have done this. We got traders right now who are continuing to do it.